My dear, sweet child. That's what I do. It's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that now.
Getting started with today's Ursula look, I'm wearing a shirt that is easily pushed down as well as priming my face, neck, and chest. Using a purple water activated paint on all areas that have been primed, eventually.
Dear, sweet child. That's what I do.
First with a brush, then with a sponge to really just even everything out. Mapping out where I'll be placing the pre-made tentacles that I have from my last Ursula look years ago, and continuing the paint job, as well as painting on some brows. As for my eyes, though, I'm using a deep blue shadow in the crease and creating a wing out and a little bit on my inner corner. Then blending it out with my transition shade as per usual, taking it under my eye, again as per usual. Patting a very light blue over top of that, and finally using a shimmery dry down shadow over top. Just layers upon layers upon layers basically, and in my inner corner. When my eyes are done, it's time to move on to the lips with a bright red. And a pretty pink blush as my contour shade. Adding a line of it and blending it out a few times to get the pigmentation and the placement that I want. As for the wig though, I actually went in with the same one that I used in my last Ursula tutorial, as it is so fitting. And then I moved on to my neck and chest area, adding more of the water activated paint. As I was waiting for it to dry down, I added some liquid latex to stick the tentacles to, as well as on the back of them, because as once an adhesive dries down, it just sticks to everything, so two adhesives sticking to each other is optimal. And stuck them on. Not simply this time, because holy was this ever a process. I turned the camera off and everything because they just weren't cooperating well. Finally got them to stick though, and I moved back to my face for the horror portion of this look, quote unquote, which is the black liquid coming from all orifices, which is simply just water activated paint and a ton of water, so it drips down kind of in an organic way, with my head and chest kind of moving around to manipulate it ever so slightly. But to make sure it didn't drip too far, I used a beauty sponge to catch the drip. I'd also added some liquid latex around the tentacles to stick them better to my skin, and then once that was completely dried down, I added some more purple paint on to better blend it all in together. And that is it for this look. I do hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in my next one. Happy Halloween!